Now, I mentioned that there's two states that are there's two states now that have it. I mentioned that it's Utah and Oregon. This is good because this was some time ago when it looked like hydrogen-powered cars were coming from General Motors. And if all these cars are going to be powered by hydrogen, who's going to buy gas? And if they don't buy the gas, who's going to pay for the roads? And this was some years ago that they thought about this. And of course, it's not the hydrogen power that's going now; it's electric power and fuel efficiency. So, is it right that I would travel, you burn gas, and pay this much for the taxes to help up our roads, and then I buy a fuel efficient car? I use the same mileage, I do the same thing, but now I'm paying half the amount of money in taxes because I'm paying half the amount of money in gas. And so was that fair? And so they came up with this program to try to figure out a way around it. Again, I know that it's a real problem, and I'm not downgrading the problem. It's a big problem. How are they going to fund roads if they don't have a gas tax? They tell us now. And so look, now we're going to hear many, many stories in the next year about or more about how our roads there's no money. The gas tax not enough. There's no money. We got our gas. Our roads are not efficient. They're not. They're full of holes. The infrastructure is crumbling, and we need more tax. They have to do it that way. And so then we can all say, well, yeah, we need the money. We got to have the roads. Got to be able to get someplace. So then we should let them track us everywhere we go and charge us 12 cents a mile for every mile we go. And that's just the beginning. That's just the state, right? I mean, the federal government, because now you have the state that's going to do the same thing. And then does that mean that they all will have this information? Will law enforcement be able to get that information fairly easily? We know that there was a Supreme Court case where the government tried to track somebody using their cell phone records, and the Supreme Court said that's a violation of his Fourth Amendment rights. You shouldn't be able to track somebody based on these records, even though that there are third-party records that are holding them. Same thing here. Is it that they should be able to track us and use it against us? It just seems like that's something we should all be concerned about. And privacy is important. Now, remember, autonomy and liberty go hand in hand. You can't have liberty without autonomy. And the more autonomy we give up, the more liberty we give up. And so that's where I'm going to leave it today is, let's think of our liberty and what that means and what's the value of that. We can find other ways to fund the roads. There's more than one way to do it. And probably we should find another way besides tracking us every move we make. In China,